Good morning, Dow High. Welcome back to your weekly announcements from Bolt Media. Last week, we asked you to rank your favorite pizza places, and now, here is Charlie Hunkins and Garrett Wilson with the first matchups of Pizza Madness.
Thanks, Alec. Before we start, share your personal favorite pizza toppings in the comments of our stream. As Alec just said, last week, we asked you to respond to a form in your email about your favorite pizza places in Midland. Based on your responses, here is the bracket we produced.
Today, we will be working down the left side of the bracket. With that being said, first matchup is going to be Pizza Sam's versus Pizza Hut. Charlie, let's just dive right in.
All right, Garrett. This is just an unfair matchup, okay? There's a big dog in this fight, and there's a little dog in this fight, in our personal opinions. There's not a whole lot to be said. I think the 1 seed Pizza Sam's is coming out of here with the W.
Right. You got to look at it from not only the pizza side, but also the atmosphere of what you're going into, you know?
Absolutely.
Pizza Hut, large chain, it's not very personal, okay? You get in there, they're like, oh, here's your pizza, take it, you know? Pizza Sam's, though, you walk in, sometimes they know your name. Maybe that's because you called in and told them your name. I don't know. I'm not the genius on this, okay?
Exactly.
You
Yes.
get to watch your pizza being made.
Yes.
And it's just the pictures of old Midland, stuff like that. It's just very local, very beautiful. I think in this matchup, Pizza Sam's out pizzas the Hut. I'm gonna say it.
Okay. Hey, that's our opinion. We'll take it.
Exactly.
All right. We'll move on to our second matchup of the day, and it is Pizza Dude versus Papa John's. Now, Garrett, these are two pizza chains, not chains, these are two pizza restaurants, my apologies, that I'm fond of, okay? I love Pizza Dude. I love Papa John's, okay? What it comes down to when you think of all aspects, first off, I'm going to start with some of the food side. And we have discussed this prior to this. Stringed ham.
Oh, my gosh.
Cubed or square or triangle. Stringed ham trumps all. It is better than everything. There is nothing in the world better than string ham, okay?
Exactly. They say it all tastes the same. People who say that are wrong. It doesn't taste the same. It's leagues better than any other kind of ham.
It's not even close.
Not even close.
On the other hand, we have family pizza nights. We all have them. If you want to have a family pizza night at Papa John's, you're spending $50, $60, okay?
Money is being thrown out the window for that pizza.
It's good pizza. It's just $60, okay?
Exactly.
You go to Pizza Dude, you can get out of there probably $35, and you're getting some delicious home style right around the corner pizza, okay?
Exactly.
I think.
And okay.
Go ahead.
You can
Sorry
finish
about that.
All right. To play a little bit of devil's advocate in John's favor.
Right.
Fantastic. I love how in every single box they give you like the garlic stuff or ranch or something. And I'm gonna say it, Papa John's may have the best sausage and pepperoni pizza out there. It is just delicious. It's wonderful.
And listen, Papa John's
Right.
revolutionized the pizza game with the Shaq-a-roni. There's
They did.
Beat the Shaq-a-roni. And listen, there are two big dogs in this fight. And Garrett, tell me what you think.
In this matchup, I think while very, very close, you got to go with Pizza Dude. One,
I agree.
Local business, added bonus, cheap, and really good pizza for the price. I mean, it's gaining points in my book. Pizza Dude, the winner.
That is all we have for today, folks. Tune in next week for the other side of the bracket.
We'll see ya.
All right, thank you, Charlie and Garrett. So far, my bracket is in good shape. It will be interesting how it unfolds. And now, a message from the administration.
Oh, hey, look at that. little forward. Forward back. Forward. Forward again.
On your toes.
There you go. There you go. You did it. No. There you go. Here, let me get you real quick. Hold on.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait, well, we need to do it again. Okay, all right, go. Oh, crap. Group 1 is dismissed.
Bert, nobody can hear you. Speak up.
Only 46 more days.
So we're back together at Dow High.
Which you know is going to be the best day ever.
Thank you, administration, for that great video. And now here's Wyatt with the weather for the weekend.
Hello, Chargers. Your weather for today will be cloudy with a high of 41 degrees and a low of 25 later on tonight. For your upcoming weekend, Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high only reaching 36 and a low falling to 24 degrees with just a 5% chance of rain. And Sunday will look a lot like Saturday with the high again being 36 and a low of 25. And that's your weekend weather report. Stay warm and enjoy your weekend, Chargers.
Thank you, Wyatt. Jason Laplow spoke with his grandmother over the summer about her experiences during the pandemic. Here is that interview.
In September, my grandmother will turn 84 years old. I hadn't had the opportunity to talk with her extensively for quite some time, but when I did, she talked a lot about the current state of the world in comparison to some of the scariest times of her life.
Now don't ask me any hard questions.
Okay.
We'll try not to.
You ready?
I'm ready. I was born September 14th, 1936 in Midland Hospital. I would go out to my aunt's and stay a week on the farm and help milk cows and work in the garden.
Pearl Harbor was attacked when she was just 5 years old, but the aftermath turned into some of her earliest memories.
World War II was very scary because we would have blackouts. And to a young child, it was before television, and we would have the radio on, all the light, we were supposed to draw the shades and shut off all our lights. And as a young girl, I was scared. Yep.
Though the overseas conflicts were eventually settled, soon after came an entirely different scare, one that is eerily similar to what is happening in present day.
I was in the 8th grade that year that the polio epidemic was on. It was very scary. I know in my home ec class, there was a girl who came down with that, and the home ec teacher, she told us about this girl that had polio and she died, and she pointed, and I was sitting in that girl's seat, and I must have had a startled look, and she says, "It's been sanitized." So oh good.
My grandma didn't go to college, and neither did much of her graduating class. It's become much more common to seek higher education since then, but there are still just as many people who choose to be ignorant of the world around them, she explained, citing that those who presently ignore warnings about coronavirus need to brighten their mentality.
The world is so different now than when I grew up. People are used to having more. We were happy with less. People are more educated, but then there are some people who ignore things. It's not going to happen to me. That's the way people feel. So I think I've been more cautious with a lot of epidemics and everything. I do hope that the world is cautious. There's nuclear and all these other things that people can use against people who are innocent.
Despite all of the challenges and worldly conflicts throughout her life, she finds satisfaction in knowing that she has a family who loves and cares for her.
I guess my children have been my whole life. And I was, when your grandfather died, I couldn't have made it without him. Yeah, your grandfather. We were married in '56, and Mike, your dad, was born in 1961. I didn't want children right away. I wanted to have a house built. I said, I want a place to put them.
As for the current state of the world, she remains optimistic that it soon will pass, but remains patient in the meantime, enjoying the simpler side of life, as many of us should.
I work outside a little bit, and then, of course, I read. I have a lot of books to read. I've had a simple life, but I don't complain. I'm just happy that all my kids have done well.
And now, here are your fellow Chargers birthdays.
A very happy birthday today go out to Sam Baker and Tyler Riders. Happy birthday, Chargers.
All right, thank you for tuning in today, Chargers. We'll be back next week for another episode with Bolt Media. See you then.